Thank you for saving my life.
私の命を救ってくれてありがとう。
You just use the AI to speak for you.
Thank you for saving my life.
彼は人生を歩む。
This is so stupid. Okay, so basically I saw on YouTube this guy who used a bunch of AI tools to create his own voice into, well, a waifu's voice. Don't ask what my recommendations are. But the way he explained it was pretty easy to understand and was actually really impressive, so I wanted to try it myself, but I had a few problems with it. First off, he uses Python. Second off, he uses libraries with Python. Third off, I hate Python. And fourth of all, I accidentally broke Python on my Mac and can't use Python now. So what was the solution? Code the entire program myself in Node.js. And man, this was a terrible idea. Anyways, it broke down what he was doing into a few steps. First off, I would need a way to record my voice in Node. Since I'm not using JavaScript DOM or the JavaScript you see in the browser, I would need a library. Being the expert programmer I am, I avoided all problems and just asked ChatGPT directly and then copied everything into a JavaScript file. I then converted everything into a TypeScript project and stored the recording session in an object so I can start and stop the recording at will. This took me about a day to finish since I was dumb and forgot to pipe the recording to a file using Create Write Stream, but finally succeeded and was able to record audio from the default microphone and stored in an MP3 or WAV file. Next, I decided to look into VoiceFox, which is the AI program that the guy in the YouTube video uses. Now this alone took me many hours. The first issue was that everything was in Japanese. I had to manually translate everything into English using Google Translate, and boy, that took me forever. Now the other issue was hosting the VoiceFox server. After a lot of digging and manually translating everything into Google Translate, I found that VoiceFox has a Docker image that actually allows you to host an API to send requests back and forth. Essentially, this means that you can just input Japanese and output the waifu's voice. However, little did I know that the VoiceFox API requires a NVIDIA GPU. All macOS users who didn't spend a total of $4,000 are literally screwed over completely. So after another day or so, courtesy of these two awesome people in the Consummate Discord, I was able to get someone who has an NVIDIA GPU to host a server for me. Huge thanks to them, as this project literally wouldn't have succeeded without them. Anyways, afterwards I started on the speech recognition program. The guy in the video uses this thing called Whisper AI, which of course has a Python library and not an Node.js one. So we went back to ChatGPT to ask for some speech recognition libraries, which outputted this one that caught my eye, Vosk. So I went to the annoying task of taking the input file and outputting plain text. This surprisingly was simple since the library has some examples even if they are questionable. I actually had to download the model and put it into the project, which is about a gigabyte, but it's all on this website, so it's perfectly fine. And with that out of the way, the last bit was actually translated the text into Japanese. VoiceFox is really funky and only takes in kanji, so a translator is really necessary unless you want VoiceFox to output this. I tried going with the API that the dude from the video used. Okay, I'm just gonna call him by his name, socially inept weed. Goes up to him, he deserves a lot more subs. But it costs money and I didn't want to input my 17-year-old debit card's information just for a free trial. So I went back to ChatGPT once again, who literally carried this entire project, but as expected, I did have a bit of issue with using some libraries it outputted. First off, the Google Translate solution I used was long since deprecated about 5 to 6 years ago, so I went with the second one, which ironically was called Node Google Translate Skids, which doesn't sound sketchy at all. Anyways, I did a bit of stuff without recording since Japanese to waifu voice is literally just sending a request to the VoiceFox API and then storing it as a WAV file, which also takes about 15 lines of code, so it didn't really take much to figure out. Anyways, after this, I kind of just set up the Electron apps just so I could record stuff. There's a lot more that kind of went in the background, but unfortunately, there's just so much that went into this project that I can't really put it all in one video. This video alone took me a lot of time to edit, so anyways, if you want to take a look at what the code actually does, kind of the background and stuff, I'll be putting the GitHub repository in the description. So anyways, I will be showing you guys me trolling a bunch of competitive bridge players, so I hope you enjoy.
I'm still in.
Yo, hi Eltik.
Oh, he kicked me from the party.
How's everybody doing?
Fucking
みんな元気
Eltik, you,
Ah,
Eltik,
what
you
the
bitch
fuck,
ass.
Eltik.
How's everybody doing?
Yes.
Eltik, come on.
Eltik is out. Wait, do you guys know Eltik?
This is not a voice changer, by the way.
ちなみにボイスチェンジャーではありません。
Konnichiwa, bitch.
What the fuck?
Eltik, join my fucking party.
ありがとうございます。
Shut the
thank
fuck
you.
up.
No.
I'm gonna have to
Info,
tab in
you
and
still
out of
party
my
with me?
application, by the way.
Hi, I actually left to join a party
ところで、
senpai
ア
Uda.
プリケーションからタブで
Oh my
リリースする
God!
必要があります。
You're so fucking bizarre.
Bias map. Banana. I'll hippo because I know how to hippo this.
What the
援
fuck is
護
this
してくだ
map?
さい
I've never played on this before.
Oh, they're not hippoing properly. They're dumb. No, my hit was delayed!
I'm gonna bypass.
buddy.
バイパスします
How the fuck do you hippo on this map?
You have to make a small little tower at the bottom so I
Oh,
can't
shit.
bypass into your hippo. Oh wait, you didn't make it. You're goofy. Eltik, please
I'm in.
Oh,
stop,
shit.
bro.
I'm bypassing.
Alright, let me
Alright.
bypass. Oh my god, my key got stuck.
私はバイパスされています
Did he just say bypass in Japanese? Wait, how the fuck does this map work? Oh, wait.
Can you say monkey in Japanese? Thank you.
He just says the N word.
I'd like that. Oh, I like how my teammates say I know.
The fuck is this? How do you?
It says something about me. I just heard teammate. Seltzer.
Let's go! The best
I
stall
was
ever.
in. I'm gonna bypass.
Terrible
Nah.
blocking by
Bypass
Celtic.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. How am I
She
supposed
said
to
bypass. Oh, it said she. I'm about to get cancelled. Eltic left. Right, bypassing. Dog, I'm bypassing. Dog, you need to give me. No.
JESUS
Oh my god.
Right, it's like, okay!
Damn insane.
Got that. Wait, that's actually cool. So while you talk, it translates and it says it, or does it take like a while?
No, wait. The fuck.
Let's do that map again.
Wait, join 3v3 Q1. Cool's in reply. I mean, not reply. Clutch are in there.
What's up, man?
Hello, how's it going, everybody?
I'm
こん
sorry.
にちは皆さんお元気ですか
I'll take you better have permission for that, man.
Say hello.
This is an AI.
これは AI です
I'll
That-
take
So, like, I mean,
you're doing a soundboard to my lord.
This is not a soundboard.
I'm gonna report you.
これはサウンドブックではありません
he said soundboard.
Okay, look. This is not a soundboard. It's an AI program that I coded myself. It's an AI. It's not a soundboard. It's not a voice changer. It is an AI program that translates your voice into a different language.
Oh my god, he finally fucking turned his mic on.
This is not
Well,
it's an AI program. It's not a voice changer or a soundboard.
It's the same.
It is not. It is different.
Well,
It
I
is
mean-
completely different. It's
Yes.
completely different.